What if the zombie apocalypse wasn't just fiction? What if a real-life infection could hijack your brain, take control of your body, and turn you into something unrecognizable? Sounds like Hollywood horror, but it might be closer to science than you think. Let's imagine a virus, deadly, fast-spreading, and brain-altering. It doesn't bring the dead back to life, but it does something far scarier. It rewires the living. And this scenario, it's not that far-fetched. Nature has already written the blueprint. In the insect world, there's a fungus called Ophiocordyceps. It infects ants, takes over their central nervous system, and forces them to climb high before dying, so the fungus can spread. There's also rabies, a real virus that makes animals hyper-aggressive, drooling, and driven to bite. Sound familiar? Now imagine a new strain, an evolved virus, maybe a mutation of rabies, or a lab-engineered parasite that escapes. It infects humans. Fast. First you feel feverish, confused. Then your mind unravels. Fear, reason, empathy, all fade. You're not dead, but you're not you. Your brain is alive, but under the control of something else. And that's where it gets terrifying. The infection spreads through bites, blood, or saliva. In major cities, chaos erupts in hours. Emergency services are overwhelmed. Hospitals collapse. Governments impose martial law. But containment fails. In weeks, entire countries are consumed. People don't just flee the infected, they flee each other. Panic kills faster than the virus. Within months, society fractures. Power grids fail. Supply chains break. Communication vanishes. Cities become war zones. And survivors? They're forced to choose between helping others or surviving alone. But here's the bigger question. Could this actually happen? Technically, yes, at least in part. A virus that causes aggressive behavior, suppresses higher thinking, and spreads through bites is biologically possible. Rabies already does it, just very slowly. If a version evolved with a shorter incubation period, days instead of weeks, and better transmission, it could wreak havoc. Genetic engineering could also play a role. What if a virus was created to manipulate human behavior? A bioweapon that escaped? The ethics would be horrifying, but not impossible. And once a pandemic starts, it's nearly impossible to undo. Now imagine long-term effects. A generation growing up in bunkers, a planet where cities are ruins, and forests reclaim the land, where infected roam aimlessly, driven by fragments of human instinct, trapped in their own bodies. But maybe, just maybe, there's hope. Survivors build pockets of resistance. Scientists work on cures. A vaccine is discovered. Maybe even a way to reverse the brain damage. The world slowly heals, but it's never the same. The memory of what was lost, and what humans became, leaves a scar deeper than the infection ever could. So, what if a zombie-like infection was real? It wouldn't be the undead rising from graves. It would be science twisting biology into a waking nightmare. A virus that doesn't kill you, it replaces you.